With that being said, we can just go into some of the announcements that were going on here. As you're all aware, this year I have full intentions to get back into full consistency of doing the YouTube such, besides being very sporadically throughout this year. But unfortunately, this year there were a few things that kind of held me back from doing that, which I'm not going to go into it here because that's more of a personal thing, and I'd rather it just be more of just having fun rather than to personal stuff. But regardless of announcements, I did spend the first half of this month, I should say. I'm sorry about that, Dave.
Oh, it's no
But
problem.
we do making some plans and announcements for what we're going to be doing, and I'm going to save the big announcements for last because it's going to go tie back into the Odyssey.
Okay.
But the first set of announcements, this part of the announcements is just going to be announcements of stuff and the returning segments. So the first announcement I would gladly love to announce is that depending on if this works or not, I will be trying to do like an interview portion. And
Oh,
in this portion is I'm basically going to be interviewing people. Like, it can be a content creator like yourself or such, or I do want to try and do like an portion of this YouTube channel. But that's one of the big new announcements I will do once I announce for the YouTube channel plans of 2026. I don't have a name for the interview portion of YouTube where I interview people just yet, but I'm still thinking of names. If any of you guys want to help come up with a name, let me know. So that's one announcement out of the way. Next one, this has been asked of me for a couple of years now, and I've been putting it off, but there will be a complete physical media collection, video or live stream. But
oh,
it's not just
awesome.
going to be the complete physical media. I'm also going to show you guys around the digital movie collection because I haven't done a physical media collection video since 2016, 2017. And to tell you the truth, the physical media collection has gotten a lot more bigger. Now, I don't have most of the physical media on me right now, but once I do, I will make that video happen. And
Oh,
I think it's going to be a lot of fun to show that. Next announcement is this is something I kind of been toying with, but I kind of want to do a behind the scenes video. Take a little people on the behind the scenes video of what exactly we're going to be going on in terms of that video. So that's going to be something I do want to show people the behind the scenes process of from how I do the review process to editing and such. That's just something I want to do. I want to bring in more collaborators, ones that I've collaborated with in the past or new for a video or a live stream. So that's another big announcement. But the
oh,
returning segment is I used to do this where I just get to rant on things that frustrate me, and I'm decided to bring back what grinds my gears. So in this section where I used to do it for the newcomers and the old school members, what I would do here is I would just rant on things that bothers me in terms of films or just something I want to rant about. Like people complaining about reshoots and such. That used to be fun, but I'm gonna bring that back. So that's just an announcement. This is just a review section and make some announcements here. As far as reviews, the reviews and stuff is not going anywhere. You're still gonna get your classic reviews. You're still gonna get your newer reviews. I know I have not reviewed a whole lot of movies from this year because of everything that's gone on. And also, most of these opinions with other people being so extremely harsh has turned me away from a few movies. That's why I'm trying to catch up. I do a mix of newer and classic. You're still also going to get the catch up movie reviews and also the review roundups. In case if I have movies that didn't get a chance to review that I want to catch up on. And also the review roundups is basically if I just want to put a few movies into one, whether it's pre-recorded or live stream style. And this is something that another YouTube subscriber that the Tennis Reaper said I should do is in the case of if I see a movie sometimes and I don't always want to pre-record it, I could do like a live review or something. Or I could just do like a live taping where I'll announce that in the live stream section. I'm going to tackle some review ideas that some people have been asking me to do. One of them is from a friend I know. His name is Christian Hoshino. I talk to him on IG a lot, and he said I should tackle this little review ideas. So review ideas like erotic thrillers or such, but the thing I'm a little worried about in terms of reviewing a few movies of erotic thrillers like Fatal Attraction or such, are people going to watch them? Are they going to work in terms of classic reviews? So that's something I am taking into consideration for 2026 to branch out. You're still going to get the revisited reviews. And pretty much in the revisited reviews is where I look back on a video or something I do. It could be a TV show. It could be a movie review for a film that I wasn't happy with my original review and I want to go back and do it in better quality. So that's something I do want to do. As far as franchises go, to revisit, I want to revisit a few horror movie franchises like Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Friday the 13th, minus Halloween Kills, Halloween 2018, and Halloween Ends. I'm not going to touch those reviews because I'm pretty happy with those. I'm talking about the first one all the way up to the Rob Zombie ones, Nightmare on Elm Street, because those were some of my first big franchise reviews, and I'm not too happy with the quality of those. I'm just going to keep those on here anyway, so that way you'll see the older. Also want to review the 007 movies, but I'm going to take my time with them as opposed to rushing them. And we're going to go all the way from Sean Connery to Daniel Craig. But I will not be touching No Time to Die because I'm happy with that review. I want to re-review two of my biggest favorite fantasy franchises, Middle-earth and the Harry Potter franchise. And plus, going back into Middle-earth, this will give me the perfect excuse to check out Lord of the Rings, The War of Rohirrim, because I was actually really excited to watch it when it came out. I just never really got the chance to do it. In terms of franchises to re-review, Middle-earth, it'll give me a chance to not only do them the way I wanted to do them, but also the versions I will be tackling of Middle-earth, including the Hobbits, is going to be the extended editions. And nice. I will be getting we'll be reviewing the War of the Rohirrim. In terms of Harry Potter, I'm not going to touch the Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Grindelwald, the original review, or Secrets of Dumbledore. But I do want to revisit the first two Fantastic Beasts movies and re-review the Harry Potter films. So those are a few franchises. I'm not going to announce too much in terms of franchises. Get back into director filmographies because I was doing Martin Scorsese, but I kind of fell off. I also want to do more director filmographies, like go back to David Fincher, Scorsese, a few other directors. I tackled some movies in their filmography I haven't yet. And it's just a thing that would be fun. But this last one, I think all of you subscribed here, especially Dave, is going to love this. Randomizers. And what this is randomizers, and every month you guys get to choose the movie that you like to see a review of.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So what I'm doing is a randomizer. So,
oh my god, I know.
What I'm doing in this is the randomizer. I want to make this a little interactive for my subscribers. So every month you guys get to do a randomizer where you guys get to choose what it is, what movies you want to see reviewed. It can be a classic or it can be an older. So that's one. We have, as far as the top 10 list goes, that's not going anywhere. I want to try to get back into those, like some ideas from Justin Williams, one YouTube friend I have. He says I should do one for top 10 favorite sci-fi films. Also from Neon Giallo 87, he also says I could do a list of movies. I pick one movie for some of my favorite actors or actresses, and I discuss why I like that movie so much. Also, top 10 directors, of course, I've done that. I could pick a movie from each director and why I love it. So those are not going anywhere when it comes to that. The usual ranking videos, but there will be normalized or they will be tier lists. These will go either way, pre-recorded or live stream. Another thing I want to add for the people here and you guys is allow you guys to request any movie old from the past or live stream that you would like me to do a live stream on or pre-record on. So you can pretty much request any movie or such you want. On Letterboxd, I do have a whole list of requested reviews. I also written it down on paper and written it down in my little notes here on my phone. So that way I can keep up on which ones I really want to do. So the exception to this, there will be no 50 Shades of Grey trilogy to review because I really don't want to review those movies and I don't want to talk about them. So that's not happening anytime soon. As far as the live streams go, I want to kind of change it up a bit here. So you're not only just going to get movie watch-alongs and commentaries either by myself or if I can get some people in, we can then do it and enjoy it. So that's one I want to do. I want to try and get back into that because I was supposed to do it with Superman and such this year, but things didn't go the way it's planned. Life gets in the way, so I had to kind of cut down. I want to do what Luke Ponto usually does, or Mr. Michael here. In the case of hangout streams, where I do like a hangout stream for an hour or such, and do like a little Q&As for people. This one I toyed with because I didn't think I really want to do it at first, but I see a few YouTubers do it, and what this is going to be like live tapings. And basically in this, you're going to either get live tapings of some top 10 lists that I do. You get to see the process of what goes into me doing live tapings of movies I'm going to be reviewing or top 10 lists or ranking videos. Watch me do all the screw ups and such, and I keep count on how long each of those will be. And then I will take this live recordings and live tapings and edit them individually for YouTube. So the live tapings are not to replace the way I do it, where I just not live record my process. It's more so I'm taking you guys on a little behind the scenes journey of what goes into the process of recording videos and ranking the top 10 lists. Last one I've been wanting to do, I kind of did this in 2023, but I want to try and get back to it, and that is the editorial process. And in the editorial processes, what I want to do here is take you guys on a little bit of editing suites, like the process of my editorial style. how does it go? How long does it take for me to edit one video or ranking? Or I could be editing multiple videos for an hour and a half or 2.5 hours with you guys. So that's just something I think will be fun to do. I either want to hit 5,000 subscribers next year or 10,000 subscribers next year or more. But it's going to come with a lot of hard work and a lot of effort. So we're going to make that happen. And I'm not going to beg for subscribers, essentially, because I don't do that here. I don't do that here when it comes to it. But the most important goal next year is I just want to have fun on this channel. Because whether you're someone like me or part of the LGBTQ or such, or I want to make this community of Epictastic people a safe place for everyone. So that's my main goal in 2026. I want to make this a safe place for everyone. So that's my main agenda, and that's the main thing I do want to make sure I keep in check is, am I having fun with what I'm doing? So that's pretty much all of the announcements there.
Well, that's going to do it for the video that you just watched. If you want to see more, my channel icon is up here. If you want to see more content from me, all my social medias are right here in this end card. I will also leave a playlist and a video here for you to see what the channel is about. As always, acknowledge me, stay Epictastic, join the Epictasticness, and you guys keep it cool.